Guys, welcome back to Whiskey TV. I'm here with Tim.
It was a good day.
It's been a good day now. We've gone on a barrel hunt. This is my first barrel hunt. I was here the last time, but I wasn't here the last time.
Yeah,
so
you were trying to do documentaries, or maybe that's what you're doing now. But you were in it on the whiskey on this one, and I think you know how special these are. So
exactly. Now Tim's going to walk you through a couple things that he does in preparation, and then what this barrel hunt means and what he's bringing back. So what did you find? Walk him through preparation, and what are you excited?
I am very excited. So I came in with the expectation that maybe we would find 3 to 4 barrels. I even told the guys here, I'm in for 3 or 4 if they're fantastic.
Yeah.
And if they're not good, we're not buying any of them. So similar to the buff turkey, that's kind of what I said on those too. And we bought 40 of those. That's how good those are. Now we didn't have as many of those to check through on these, but
meaning the 18-year.
Yeah, the 18-year stuff, there's not as many as there were on the buff turkey. There were hundreds of those. So, and we are very selective on it, but we ended up finding 14 exceptional barrels that we're excited to bring back. Yields a little bit less, as you would expect.
Yeah.
The older it is, the less yield it is. So,
but sometimes the higher the quality.
Sometimes, yeah, and some of these are like, they're freaking awesome. Like they're incredible. Like, if you would have told me, hey Tim, like what's your minimum yield requirement to say yes on these, I would have said maybe 80 bottles, shooting for 100 average. The last one we just bought was 35 bottles, and I don't get a discount on those, so I pay the same price for the one that's 120 bottles is the same as 35 bottles. But it is that good. It was a straight up raspberry candy, like incredible. And then one next to it was like raspberry icing.
You gotta take them both.
And I told you, it was like, we got to do like a customer appreciation, something. I'm not making any money on these. I won't even break money. I won't even break even on those, but it's such a cool barrel. Like,
you guys deserve it if you've been watching and been to the Blendery.
If you're supporters, we got to figure out something to like do a randomizer or something to get a chance to buy one of those, because they're awesome.
Well, this might be how you build your loyalty wall.
Oh, okay.
So you turn around and add a loyalty component for those people who buy, and you got these bottles. Then guys, you get to basically win an opportunity to. We'll figure that one out. Yeah. But talk about the expectation, because we did something light with George Stagg last night, and you want whiskey to be your favorite, but realistically, there's quite a few tiers to it. There's what's the customer want? Can we make it better? And then what's the value of it to both me and the consumer?
Yeah, like I don't have a whole lot of 15 to 18 year Kentucky bourbons in my own collection. Like George T. Stagg, I got several years of that. I got some King of Kentucky, and those are the bottles that I brought. Yeah, like those. Yeah. Here's the other one.
That's Stagg people.
We brought these. We were drinking them last night as a barometer. Like, hey, if we can find barrels that are better than these bottles, then we're buying them.
Yep.
And if like that, because I know I love those, and we found some really great stuff. So that's why I wanted to bring those, and we're trying them side by side to this. And if we're splitting hairs, it's like, all right, these are pretty good barrels. If we're like, which one's King of Kentucky, which one's George T. Stagg?
Now think about this: is it about being the King of Kentucky or George Stagg, or is it about finding something that you favorite and would love to share with a friend?
It's more that, but I think people know those brands.
Yeah.
People don't necessarily know our brand. They're starting to.
I was like, hey, they're watching now because they're like, got that whiskey guy. He's figured it out, man. What is he doing? Well, finding good whiskey for one.
Yeah, we're getting good teams together. We got good partners that give us a call when they get rare stuff in. They give us a call, and then we hop on a plane and we pick the best ones to bring back to Texas. And it's something that has worked well for us. And I think we continue to do that as much as we can. Like we're not trying to buy just like the average thing or the norm or the stuff that I know we can sell. Like these are exceptional barrels that will go fast. But
Step one to finding a great barrel is what? Because somehow you've cracked the code in terms of finding high quality, super flavorful, bar none, some of the best whiskey.
I've been in the whiskey game for long enough to know the legacy distilleries, the legacy flavor profiles, what we're looking for, and I have somewhat of an expectation going in. And then the partners that we work with also know, like, hey, it has to be exceptional, otherwise I'm not going to waste his time, I'm not going to waste our time, and I don't mind paying a premium for the barrels to get the best ones. So
quality precedes excellence.
Yeah, and we're not making batches of things. We're not distributing. We don't. Other than Whiskey Tangos, which he drove here from Missouri, he was quick to claim his 2 barrels that he wanted to bring to Missouri.
And you'll see Daniel in another part of this video as we work through everybody's journey, being a part of, again, a great time. This is the first barrel house we're going to.
These are memorable experiences that we will have bottles of this stuff.
Man, look, show them your hands. I just saw your hands. Do like this, man, just so they can see.
Yeah, well, are your hands?
No.
His hands are puffy and clean and soft, and I've got calluses. Like I thought nobody outworks you.
Hey, they don't. Not in the gym, at least.
The hands don't lie. Hands don't lie. I bet Andy's hands are all beat up.
I saw his hands. I said, oh, wow, them things are filthy, man.
Yeah,
God bless him.
Yeah. So.
But you brought some great people here, man. What makes bringing this group of people here special to be a part of this whole thing, being they've been a part of this thing?
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be me and Richard to begin with, and then Buck was a last-minute addition. Andy was a last-minute addition. And so was Daniel, actually. So actually, you were always in, and Richard was always in.
Yeah, I knew I was coming, people. We got to keep the show rolling, and part of the journey that you're hopefully watching is just Tim discovering how to continue to be a leader in this space and continue to bring people together.
It takes work. Sometimes we go on trips and we don't buy any barrels, and it sucks because you got to pay for the trip. You're out a couple days, and it's like, yeah, that quality is not good. I'm not going to deal with that person anymore because they said that they were great quality, and what we think is great quality is different. So to have good partners really makes a difference on us, and it allows us to continue to come here and do these things and get the best barrels, because 14 barrels on the large scale of things, like we did a tour at Buffalo Trace, and if you said you made a trip, you
could take 10 steps into one of the rick houses and see 14 barrels.
How are you not bankrupt right now?
Yeah. That part. Because again, you're focused on the details, and sometimes, as they say, the riches are in the niches. Yeah, and you found a very unique niche to like bridge gaps between.
And we will get these into Texas very quick and get them bottled very quick.
They got to be, because
in July we'll have those 14 barrels will likely be gone in July or soon thereafter, and we'll be one of the first to release those, if not the first. And I think there's something to that too. Yeah. So people want to be a part of something new. Like at Buffalo Trace, we were hoping to get Eagle Rare 12 only because it's new, not because we know it's great. But it's like, oh, this just came out. Like I want one because I want to see what it's like. Well, there's going to be bigger FOMO on this. Yeah.
Because this is one and done type thing. Like you found it.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be able to get more, but you never know.
Now, guys, as I said before, we're going to get into a couple more interviews, perspectives. You're here at Whiskey TV. You want to keep seeing the whiskey world grow, the world of whiskey change, to say the least. You want to be a part of Tim's journey, the Whiskey Blendery. I can't thank him enough for allowing the art of whiskey to highlight what he does at the Blendery. This is all brought to you by the Blendery, and there's a few of us that are really motivated to continue to see this thing turn into something super special, as I think we're all recognizing there's something unique going on here, you know?
Yeah.
And you can't rush it, right?
It's special, and the people that have been a part of the Blendery, or even, I mean, we had new guys in from Oklahoma, and they were just like, man, this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. Want to be a part of this, like want to support you. And as we get new supporters, and it allows us to do stuff like this, which is really cool, and it allows us to bring some of the highest quality whiskey, I think, in the U.S. that we get bottled and get it in people's hands fast.
There you have it, people. Well, stay tuned. We're going to get perspective from Daniel from Whiskey Tangos next, guys. Keep it whiskey. Good stuff, man.